Hey, what's up guys, it's me the Ellis Beast. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video I am going to show you guys a quick tour how you can set up your XR routers in your Netduma R2 routers. This has been requested from many of my subscribers, so I am going to take my time to show you guys how it's done and how you can get NAT tap open and the best QoS sliders. But before I show you guys this setups, if you are brand new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Make sure you guys turn post notification now as well, so you won't miss any of my video when they go live. And also guys, drop a like on this video as well. This will help the video get more noticeable on YouTube. Your support is very appreciated, so thank you all for that. So all that out of the way, let's start with R2 Duma OS 3.0 setup first. So when you log into your R2, that's the first page that you're going to get, and to access this page you need to go to the URL and type dumaos/desktop. That's all you have to do. So when you get to this page right here, go to GeoFilter. Again, this is going to be a quick tour how you can set up your R2. So go to GeoFilter and you're going to get the map as usual. So as of right now, I deleted everything because I wanted to start from the scratch to show you guys how it's done. When you get to this page right here, go ahead and add your main device. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to add PlayStation 4. It gives you the option, the recommendation setting, or choose manually. Of course, I'm going to choose manually, which is the easiest one. Also, turn on the NAT tap filter mode for you. Go ahead and continue, and bam, voila. If you look at the top, my PS4 added. So I'm gonna go here, click on this right here, and then I was leaving Florida. Set up my location. Then I'm gonna make sure that my location setting it sit right on top of me on the map. So let's zoom in a little bit real quick. Again, to zoom in, all you have to do is hit the positive sign. Okay, right here we zoom in, and then we're gonna zoom out a little bit. Then we're going to move the location a little bit higher, like right here. But then you also have the option of polygon mode. For me, I prefer the polygon mode instead because it's better. And to use the polygon mode, guys, all you have to do in the bottom right here, just click switch it on, and it's gonna give you this message right here. Just click OK. Now you can actually put a square as a location instead of the radius circle. So right now I'm just gonna put a square, cover up the whole Florida. Bam, voila. Once you get that done, all you have to do is go back here, click X, so you can put it away right here. Hold on, there we go. I think it's done now. Voila. So that's how you set up your location and the GeoFilter map. That's how you can use the radius circle or the polygon mode. And before we move on to the next step, and if you guys wanna check the options you have on your GeoFilter, like the strict mode, the ping assist, and all that stuff. Right now I'm just going to leave it on strict mode. You guys, if that's your choice. If you want to check the auto ping host and fast search, that's your choice. And if you notice that you're having a bad experience when you're playing multiplayer, all you have to do is go back to the GeoFilter, flush the cloud. That will help refresh the map. So next step, go to ping heat map. This is where you can actually find the best servers for the game you're playing on. So I am a Call of Duty player, so all you have to do, again, go to ping heat map. Right here you can choose the game that you're playing. I play Call of Duty Warzone. Choose that game. All you have to do is going to list all the servers right here on the right side, and at the top it's going to show you the best server in your area. And if you guys want to keep track with that servers, all you have to do is click on it and then scroll down. It's going to display it to you in the map, and also down here, like, hold on a second, go back up right here. As you guys can see, the best servers give me an 8 ping, which is right here in Florida. So all I have to do is I can just save it, add new list, put a name. I'm just gonna put Modern Warfare, and save list, and then click this, save. So now once you get that done, make sure Make sure you remember where you found the best servers. You can actually go back to GeoFilter and put your location on it. That will be easier for you, to connect it, on that server. But now when you get that out of the way, if you want to ping, that specific server, you don't have to go ahead and, choose Modern Warfare. All you have to do is your custom list. Just click on your custom list right here. Say it's only going to display to you that one specific server, showing you whether if that server is still live or not. So once you get out of the way, again, remember where you have this server. So as you guys can see, I'm going back to the geo filter. When I went back to the geo filter, remember the server was right here. So since I have the polygon mode square, of course, Florida, so that's the server is right here. So I'm always going to connect it, on that server. So now let's move on to QoS. When you get to the QoS, this is the main page you're going to get. Again, like I said, guys, I refresh everything so I can do a fresh start, so I can show you guys how it's done. So right now we're going to set up a QoS. The first thing we have to do is make sure we have our upload and download speed correctly, on the QoS. And how can you check that? All you have to do is go to congestion control, click right here. And then right here where it says set, benchmark speed, this is where you can actually, put your upload and download speed. And then after you done that, just click next, save, and all that stuff. Save. I already have my, enter already. So once that done, you see right now the QoS is completely disabled. To enable it, all you have to do is switch it back to auto or always. That's the way you can, enable it. So as of right now, I'm just gonna put it on always. Like right now, my slider is capped right now, 100 and 100. Now, one thing I like about DumaOS 3.0 is that they actually trying to help you. They give you the option where you can do, a auto setup. Right now, the auto setup is buggy as of right now. So I'm going to skip that. Supposedly Netduma is going to have a big update this week, which will fix the auto setups. This right here, this right here will help you find the right sliders, on your QoS. So since this is buggy at this moment, we are going to do this manually. So since I have 100, I normally have my download around 84, and then my upload around 21. That I'm just gonna leave it right here as of right now. You don't have to have both of them equal, for me this is what worked for me. More download, and less upload. And then if you scroll down where it show you your application devices on your bandwidth allocation, normally when I'm streaming or playing, I always bump gaming and live stream up. As of right now, I'm just going to keep everything equal. So for you, you should leave everything equal for starter. Then later on, you can bump, whether if you're a live stream or gaming, you can bump it up. And then if you guys want to switch back to because right now this is the application, and if you guys want to see the devices that connected, all you have to do is go right here. Let me show you. Go right here where it says bandwidth allocation, upload. Just click on this little bar. This is where you can switch between devices and application. You click on devices. Right here, it tell you that how many devices connected on the router. As of right now, I have my PlayStation, my computer, and the X0700 connected behind the R2. And then if you guys want to search, this is where you can actually bump up the upload and download speed for your devices. And when you get all that done, all you have to do is save. And right here, this is actually where you can add devices. As of right now, I don't plan on adding any devices, so I'm just letting the DumaOS handle that for me. And the bottom where it says, right now it's enabled. So the DumaOS is actually, actually the DumaOS 3.0 is actually handling this for me. So once you get all that set up, and then you wanna check, your connection speed, your pings and everything, we go to connection benchmark. Connection benchmark, it's like the DSL report where it grade your internet speed and everything. It show you if your line is stable, if your ping is good. whatever you set for your slider, this is where it's going to tell you that, you know, if the slider you have on your QRS is great and perfect for you. So let's do a one test real quick. It's going to give you your speed test, your ping test, and your ping test, you know, on their load. So it's going to do this 3 times. And the first thing you guys need to know is that right here, it's going to show you again your speed test, which is your upload and download speeds. Of course, this right is going to always be a A+. So it basically is just doing a speed test. And right here, the ping test, this right here is going to display, you know, your ISP ping, upload, jitter, you know, if you have any packet loss whatsoever. So I have an A+ for it. Now it's doing the final test, which is the ping test on the load. So this right here, I never have any good result. So with that slider I just set up just now, hopefully it gave me a good result. As you guys can see, both two right here, we got some pretty good result. Look at the jitter, 0.19, actually 18 millisecond, and then we got an 8.67, you know, millisecond for average ping. And voila, we got our final result ping test on the load. As you guys can see, download speed 9.02 millisecond pings, and then 23, and then idle. I don't really mind about these at all. So so this is the final result we got. A+, A+, A+. From what I heard, the connection benchmark test, it's not 100% accurate. It's kind of buggy at this moment. Again, Netduma is having a huge update coming this week for Duma OS, you know, for the R2. Hopefully, you know, this update fix everything. Once you get all that done, that's pretty much all you need to do, because the rest of the option that you have, I don't think they really affect your gameplay whatsoever. But if you want to check, you know, everything, how's everything running, you can actually check the other settings. For example, the device manager, where it show you the tables, you know, showing you how many, you know, thing connected. And then ad blocker, if you are not a fan of ads whatsoever, this is where you can enable your ad blocker. For me, I'm not worried about that. So right now the ad blocker is completely disabled, so I'm just gonna enable it just so I can have it running for safety, you know. So right now my ad blocker is on. And then network monitor, again, this, I don't think you can do as much in here. This right here is showing you, you know, your network snapshot, you know, how everything is operating. There we have traffic control. Again, if you want to set the rules for certain devices, this is where you can actually do all of that. Again, I'm not gonna mess with any of that. And right here we have the hybrid VPN. Again, I don't mess with anything like that. So this is where you can actually, you know, set up your VPN setups. And then we got the system information. Right here, it display everything, what's going on in your Duma OS 3.0 and all that stuff. And right here we have the app store, showing you that, you know, every app that installed, or if you have one that's not installed, this is where you can actually install it yourself. You know, if there's a brand new app, you know, that are coming to Duma OS 3.0, this is where you can actually go ahead and install it. I don't even know if you can uninstall app. I never tried, but this is where you can actually. This is where you can actually, you know, I don't think you can uninstall any app at this time. So yeah. And then lastly, network setting. This is the where you can play with your, you know, your DMZ, put port forwarding, you know, check to see if your UPnP is on, what's going on, all that stuff. This is where you can, this is where they have, you know, this is the place for it, you know. So again, I'm not going to mess up with any of that. If you guys want to set up a DMZ for your, you know, console device, whatever PC, this is where you can do it. All you have to do is enable it, and then put the last, you know, 1, 2, 3, whatever your IP address ended for your system. This is where you can actually put it yourself. And then right here, UPnP. And if you guys want to port forward in, this is how you can set up your Duma OS 3.0. Again, a lot of people been requested, hey man, how do you set up your Duma OS 3.0 in my Netduma R2? So that was a quick tour, you know, the easiest way you can do it, guys. It's not hard, it's super easy. That's all you have to do. So now we are going to log into the XO700 so I can give you guys a proper tour with the old Duma OS version, you know, because a lot of people still have the XO300, XO500, XO700, you know, people that don't have the Duma OS 3.0 yet. So I'm gonna log into my XO700. I'm going to give you guys a quick tour how you can set up, you know, your Duma OS on your XO700, whatever XO router you have. So let's get into it. Alright guys, we are back. This time I am going to show you the easiest way to set up your XO router. So first of all, how do you gain access to this page? There's actually 3 ways you can get access to this page. The first way is you can type routerlogin.com or routerlogin.net, or you can put your, you know, your IP address 192 and then you know, to access this page. So again, when you log into your XO router, this is the first page you are going to get. This is the, actually keep in mind, this is the original Duma OS. So when you log into your XO router, this is what you are going to get. And then go to geo filter. This is where you can actually, you know, set up, you know, your location and all that. So as you guys can see, I actually did a factory reset, so I can start over to show you guys how it's done. The first thing I'm going to do is add my devices. Again, as you guys can see, I have 3 devices connected, so I'm just gonna put PlayStation. Add PlayStation right here. Scroll down. I kind of like this one, you know, when you added your devices on the original Duma OS, it gives you the option spectating mode and filtering mode, so I like that. And then you scroll down, you know, now we have to set up, you know, a location on the map. This one is super simple. It's not this one, you don't have the polygon mode, you know, so this one is super simple. And right here you can zoom in and zoom out. So we're gonna zoom out a little, so we can actually see where the radius circle is right now. Hold on, there we go. Oops, sorry. Right here, we're in Florida, so let's do this instead. Take that, scroll down, and we're gonna put a location right here. Right here. Now, since we don't have the polygon mode and the original Duma OS, so right now the only thing we have, it's the radius circle. So now we're going to close the circle a little bit, that way we don't get connected to any servers outside, since we know there's a Call of Duty servers in Florida. So, you know, I'm just going to close it. Right, perfect for me right here. All right, since we get this done, again, if you guys want to have the auto ping and all that, all the features like fast search, set up ping assist, this is where you can get all that done. And if you notice you're having a bad experience when you're playing multiplayer, this is where you can flush the CLUD to, you know, to refresh the map. And then next up, the QoS. The QoS is again the most important part, and the router aside from geo filter. Again, I did a fresh start. As you guys can see, everything is disabled right now. And if you guys want to check to see, you know, what your download and upload speed, this is where you can actually set it up, just next to the entire buffer bloat. Again, 100. And then right now everything is disabled, so I'm just gonna switch it to always. That way we can set up, you know, a slider number. So I believe I don't know, I have it on 87, 80 something. I believe I have it on 87 something. So let's and then this one I'm gonna put it on 19. I forget what I had on my R2, so I'm just gonna put it right here. And unlike the Duma OS 3.0, we don't have the application option, so we only have the device option. So I'm just gonna leave everything equal, you know. Again, if you scroll down, this is where you can actually add devices. Again, I'm just gonna leave it, just gonna let Duma OS do the work for me. And then that's about it for QoS. Again, we don't have anything special, unlike, you know, the Duma OS 3.0 where you have so many new features added. And we do have the hybrid VPN, which is pretty awesome, because I know there's a lot of people, you know, who requested for this. Mine is enabled right now. This is something that come with the router. It always enable for with the current Duma OS on the router. I believe on the on Duma OS 3.0 it's disabled, but in this one right we have it enabled. So I'm just gonna disable it. I'm not gonna mess up with that. And if you go to settings, this is where you can actually do all the crazy stuff. This is where you can actually, you know, request it for an IP address, check your your ISP information. And if you guys scroll down, this is where you can actually put port forwarding. I don't mess with any of that. Port forwarding, check your UPnP. This is where you can see if everything active. And if we go back to setup, I believe this is where we can actually set your a DMZ. If for most of you guys out there who like to have their system on DMZ mode, this is where you can actually do it. All you have to do is just go to one setups and take all that, boom, and then put the last IP address on your console and then apply it. That's about it, guys. That's how you can do a quick setup on your Duma OS devices, and super easy, super simple. Again, this one is much easier, unlike the Duma OS 3.0 that give you so many features. This one doesn't have that much features. The only two major features on this router is the geo filter and QoS, and that's about it. So there you guys have it. I hope this helped you set up your XO router and your Netduma router properly. Again, if you guys do enjoy these setups, make sure you drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you are brand new. Again, my name is the Illest Beast, Duma OS Army, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace out.